Your goal today for math is I add mixed numbers. So first we're going to talk about what a mixed number is. A mixed number is a whole number plus a fraction. So today we're going to add mixed numbers. So if we have 1.5 and then we get another 2.5, we can add those together. And so a half plus a half is one whole. So I could carry that up top. And then I'm going to do 1 plus 1 plus 2, so that would be 4. So today we are going to add mixed numbers to start. When we add mixed numbers, their denominators need to be the same. So we might have a problem like 2 3/8 plus 6 1/8. So the way we're going to do this is we're going to start with our fractions. So we're going to do 3/8 plus 1/8. And 3/8 plus 1/8 is 4/8. Then we're going to move to our whole numbers and do 6 plus 2. And 6 plus 2 is 8. So our answer would be 8 4/8. So you can see it across like this, or you can see it up and down like before. So another problem you might see would be 3 1/5 plus 2 3/5. So 1/5 plus 3/5, starting with my fractions, would be 4/5. And 3 plus 2 would be 5. So the answer would be 5 4/5. We're also going to look at subtracting mixed numbers today, because this is kind of review. We did this a little bit before. So when we subtract mixed numbers, the same thing's going to happen. We're going to have 3 7/10 minus 1 3/10. So again, we start with our fractions. 7/10 minus 3/10 is 4/10. 3 minus 1 is 2. So my answer is 2 4/10. Again, it can be up and down, or it can be side to side. So you might also have 5 1/3 minus 2 1/3. So 1/3 minus 1/3 is 0/3, which is also just 0. And then 5 minus 2 is 3. Now, this gets more complicated because sometimes we need to regroup. So if we had a problem like 4 1/4 minus 2 2/4, we would have to start by doing our fractions. 1/4 minus 2/4. Well, I only have 1 here and I have 2 here, so I need to regroup. And when we regroup in this, we are taking from our whole. So we're going to change this into a 3, and then 1 whole in fourths equals 4/4. So I need to add my 1 whole that I just regrouped from here onto this. So this would turn into 5/4. Now I have 5/4 minus 2/4, and that's going to be 3/4. And then I have 3 minus 2, which is 1. Let's do that again. So we might have a number like 8 2/6 minus 3 5/6. So again, we look at our fractional pieces first. 2/6 minus 5/6. Oops, I can't do that. I can't do 2 take away 5. So I need to regroup from my 8. So my 8 turns into a 7, so I can regroup a whole 1. Now, a whole 1 is going to equal 6/6 because I'm in 6. So I need to add that on here. So 2 plus 6 would be 8. I have 8/6 now. So 7 8/6 minus 3 5/6. Now I can look at my 6. 8 minus 5 is 3. So I have 3/6. And then I have 7 minus 3, which is 4. So my answer would be 4 3/6. Let's do one more for good measure. Let's just say we have 7 minus 3 1/2. I need to take away my half. My 7 doesn't show any halves, so I have to regroup. I'm going to cross that out and make that into a 6. And my whole in halves would be 2 halves. So 6 and 2 halves when I regroup. 2 halves minus 1 half is 1 half. And then 6 minus 3 is 3. So my answer would be 3 and 1 half. So this is just a quick introduction and review. For most of you, this should be a review, but for those of you that it isn't, this is your first introduction to adding and subtracting mixed numbers. So your job as we continue through this unit is to make sure that you have common denominators and make sure that you regroup properly. So make sure that you watch this video, and if you need more help, go to resources.